This week, the Department of Health and Human Services announced it would be cutting educational, recreational, and legal programs for children separated from their families currently in detention. Deputy Director of Americans for Immigrant Justice Michelle Ortiz told the Miami Herald, "These are children. Even death row inmates have access to educational and recreational services." Psychologists warn these cuts are likely to cause an increase in the self-destructive behavior already well documented in these children. And cutting legal services also makes it more difficult for children seeking asylum to navigate our complicated immigration process, causing longer stays, which is great for the private company running the nation's largest children's internment camp, the one in Homestead. They took in close to $1 billion in federal contracts over the past 18 months. That's a lot of soccer balls. Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Pramila Jayapal are calling for an investigation into how former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly came to sit on the board. In their letter to Caliburne's CEO, they write, "General Kelly was at the center of the inhumane and poorly planned immigration policies that put children in cages while separating thousands of families and that benefited your company." Last week, 705 pages of court documents were filed by lawyers who spent substantial time inside. The documents painted a portrait of migrant children subjected to prison-like regimens, potentially sustaining permanent psychological damage due to isolation from loved ones for long periods of time. Yahoo News is reporting that Border Patrol agents are now confiscating medicine from children as they cross into the country, which makes it no surprise this week also marked the 6th child to die while in Border Patrol custody since December. Conditions have become so crowded this week, HHS also announced they'd be opening up 3 additional facilities for up to 4,000 refugee children, including one in Texas later this month, where oil workers were previously housed. The family separation policy has been an abject failure as last month a record number of migrants showed up, throwing themselves at the mercy of the richest country on earth, only to find there is no mercy for them. At least not from this grifter president and his incompetent administration. If you found this information helpful, share it with a friend, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.